So I'm seeing comments on my videos and other creators' videos talking about this idea that Republican election officials are just not going to certify the 2024 election in their counties or whatever, and somehow muddy the waters enough that either their state doesn't get certified, so Kamala Harris doesn't get those electoral votes, or they sow enough doubt in the election that somehow Donald Trump wins another term like they tried in 2020. Um, and I'm not worried about it for multiple fronts. One, I think it's going to be such a big landslide. I think if we turn out with the numbers of people voting, that even if a couple counties here and there in some states try not to certify those states, that the margin of victory will be big enough that those votes won't matter. We've seen that play out in election cases like with Kari Lake in Arizona, where she tried to get the election entirely thrown out for her to be put back in as governor, saying, well, I found these votes that maybe weren't tabulated correctly or whatever, and it was less votes than the total number that she needed to make up to even make it a close race. Like, if we win by large enough margins, no matter what they try to do, it won't matter. The other thing is they tried this in 2020. There were county election officials in various counties that tried to not certify their election results. And then they went to court and were told that they had to certify it, or if whatever the deadline was passed and they weren't certified, they would be held in contempt of court for that, and they would be facing jail times themselves. And I think between those two things, I don't think we really have as much to worry about as some people would lead you to believe. Some people think that this is going to be a major thing that we have to wring our hands and worry about. I think either we're going to win by a large enough margin that it's not going to matter if they try, or the courts are going to step in and uphold the and hold them to their duties. And remember, if it's county level people, that's taken care of in state level court. The U.S. Supreme Court would have nothing to do with it. So we don't have to worry about the Supreme Court stepping in again. The biggest thing we can do is turn out, vote, and vote in such a large number that no matter what games they try to do, they can't deny the results because the support is that overwhelming.